You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a check of your forecast.
Chesley, how's the forecast looking for us outside today?
For those early going back to school for today, some start today. Can you believe that? Yeah, we do have a few light showers up here to the north. We've been tracking those have dissipated. Got more coming in from the west. I think it will be off and on for our neighbors to the north. Around here in the metro area, scattered showers, thunderstorms won't pop up until we get toward the afternoon. Muggy. Temperatures in the 70s starting off. We'll get up to 88 by noon today. That's when we'll start to see those showers begin to develop. A few embedded thunderstorms will be in a few of those after about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. 92 degrees will be your afternoon high, but when you factor in the humidity, it's going to feel closer to 100. Short sleeves for today.
This morning, a Clayton County police officer continues to fight for her life after being allegedly shot by a woman whose family says she was in the middle of a mental health crisis.
Clayton County Police, Atlanta Police, and GBI are all investigating. GBI says this is its 71st officer-involved shooting. It's been asked to investigate this year. It all started in Clayton County on Wednesday night. Clayton County Police say Officer D'Amica Lloyd was shot by Ayanna Pryor, who they believe was suicidal. Police say that Pryor then drove to Atlanta, shot at police when they approached, and was shot by an Atlanta police officer. Family members of Pryor, the woman who allegedly shot Lloyd, say she was experiencing a mental health crisis. Both Lloyd and Pryor are hospitalized and in critical condition. Atlanta police did say none of its officers were injured. The investigation is ongoing. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Back to you all.
This just into the 11 Alive newsroom in the last hour. The Biden administration, they're announcing ways to help your child deal with mental health while at school. Next week, the Department of Education will start distributing almost $300 million to help hire more school-based mental health professionals. This money will also help with programs for students dealing with trauma from COVID and violence. In total, $1 billion will be invested over the next 5 years to double the number of school counselors, school social workers, as well as other mental health professionals. Also, in a letter sent today to governors across the country, the government is urging states to use federal resources available to them for students for mental health.
Time now 6:50, sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news.
Here's what's happening right now. It's back to school for thousands of North Georgia students. Chattahooga County Schools, Commerce City Schools, Jackson County Schools, Jefferson City Schools, and Rome City Schools.
Governor Brian Kemp and First Lady Marty, they're going to send their well wishes for the new school year from Ola High School in Henry County. The governor expected to also make an announcement this morning benefiting teachers and students across the state. That's at 10 a.m.
The countdown to Election Day is officially 100 days away, and a trio of Republican candidates for Georgia's State House are hosting a roundtable discussion today. The event, RNC 100 Days Until Victory, that kicks off at 12:30 p.m. today at the RNC's Hispanic American Community Center in Suwanee.
Atlanta is a finalist to host one of the biggest political events. Officials announced Thursday that the city is up against Chicago, Houston, and New York for the Democratic National Convention. The last time Atlanta hosted the DNC was back in 1988. A decision is expected by the end of this year or early next year.
The family of Breonna Greer is hoping to get some answers after she died in sheriff's custody. The family and well-known attorney Ben Crump is holding a press conference today. Greer died last week, 6 days after she was taken into custody by the Hancock County Sheriff's Office during a mental health crisis. Deputies handcuffed her in the front with no seatbelt. While in transport, Greer fell out of the car and suffered brain trauma that led to her being in a coma before her death. The GBI says the rear passenger side door of the sheriff's car was never closed or locked.
Happening today, hundreds will be vaccinated against monkeypox in DeKalb County. Appointments for the mass vaccination event filled up within minutes Wednesday. The demand for the vaccine is outpacing the supply in the metro. Vaccine appointments in Fulton County were also gone full this week. As of this morning, there are 330 cases of monkeypox throughout the state. For some perspective, that is nearly 200 more than what we saw this time last week. Georgia has the 5th most cases in the nation. According to multiple reports, the Biden administration could make around 780,000 doses of that vaccine available by today.
If your child needs to get their shots before the start of the school year, there are a couple of events that you can go to happening in Fulton County this weekend.
And it is all happening for you tomorrow. The county health department is hosting 3 back-to-school events where the kids can get vaccinated. 2 of those are going to be happening from 10 until 2 at Banneker High School and North Springs High School. Another happening at the Georgia World Congress Center from 9 until 2 tomorrow afternoon for you.
In Jonesboro, the Douglas Brother Foundation returns for the 13th annual back-to-school event. Now, there will be free supplies along with food. Your kids must be there in order to get the supplies. Now, it's happening from 1 until 3:30 at E.J. Swint Elementary School.
11 Alive is also working to make a difference in the community and in the classroom this year. We are collecting school supplies for students at 2 area schools this year, Bethune Elementary and McNair Middle in Fulton County. All you have to do is scan the QR code or find the link on our website to get to the Amazon wish list. Once you buy the items, they'll be shipped directly to the school. We made it easy for you. If you're having trouble with that QR code, you can head to 11alive.com to find that list. With all eyes on the Mega Millions jackpot, there is a lot to think about should you hit all 6 numbers.
I've been thinking about it. So in case you missed it, the grand prize is now up to an estimated $1.1 billion. You can't say it enough. That's a billion, not million, a billion. Now, the Mega Millions drawing ticket takes center stage tonight at 11. So if you hit the winning combination, you could take home a cash prize of $650 million. Now, coming up on the Today Show, wealth experts are dishing out some advice already if those plastic balls come balling in your favor.
My rule is tell one family member and go find an attorney that you can trust and hire them to help guide you throughout this process. The next really big decision that you're going to have to make, and this is the most important financial decision you'll ever make in your entire life, and that is, do you want to take the lump sum or do you want to take the annuity? And the ramifications of either of those decisions are monumental.
The Today Show is up next with the lotto tips that you can send, so keep it right here.
All right, let's go get some lunch. We're looking at temperatures right around 88 degrees. Of course, it will feel like the 90s out there. By 3 o'clock, of course, we'll be in the 90s, right around 92 degrees. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will be around. Not everyone gets wet, but we will have a 40% chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. It remains around the 6 o'clock hour, with temperatures dropping down to 89 degrees by then.
All right, guys.
Back to school?
Yeah,
I'm scratching my head.
I was scratching my head thinking about all that money with the Mega Millions.
Same.
Oh.
I was.
Yeah,
I was.
that's what I was thinking about. But yeah, back to school, that's not cool today.
That's important.
I'm just amazed at how fast the summer went by.
It was like 2 weeks.
On a Friday, hopefully it's like a little warm.
I'm still waiting to get paid.
Okay.
You got your check.
Chesley wants his billions.
Need my money.
Have a good day, y'all.